Hello, loved ones. Today I am talking about our two choices in life, fear or love. Fear stagnates and freezes. Love moves us forward. So are you beginning sentences with, I'm afraid that, or I'm afraid of? And that's a sign that you are living your life in a cage of your own choosing, in parameters of fear. That's a hard way to go. It really is. When you choose the way of love, it opens up all different kinds of opportunities. What's interesting is that with faith, and faith is really a superpower, when you add faith to prayer, it opens up so many things where you're not living in fear anymore. Does that mean you know everything or you're perfectly guided on everything? No, it doesn't. But what faith does, it's sort of like God puts a flashlight around our belly, okay? And you can see clearly the step that you're on, where your feet are, and enough of the next step to be able to safely make it there. But beyond that, there's not a lot that you can see. Now, I'm doing this out here with a lot of noise in the midst of things. Chainsaws, children, road noise, but there's also birds and breezes. So it's that place that I wanted to show that even in the midst of things, even in the place of distraction and noise, you can still look for the best things. You can still focus, choose to focus on the things of love. All right? So it's the same with our choices in life. And we may not see from A to Z. That's not a place of faith anyway. We don't need to see the beginning, all the steps along, and the very end of it to be successful. When we go and connect with power beyond ourselves, connect with the big guy, he's got a better view of it all than we do. So when you step out in faith, literally, to that next step, guess what happens? Then your flashlight shines on that step and the next one to take. So don't be afraid of moving forward, of praying and just getting the next step and then going forward on that. Because there's a lot of different things that happen when we pray, especially if it has to do with choices of other people. When we pray, it's not going to change the free will choices of others around us, but it will give them more opportunities to make better choices and to align with us and what's best for us. So in that same place of moving forward instead of it being stagnant, we need the others around us to be on that same plane, that same connection. And then we move forward all together. And maybe they feel that they're just using intuition, or perhaps they're aware of divine guidance in their life. Because really, intuition is too messed up by prior experiences or any judgments that we may have about our own experiences that we've had. So that's why just using your own tuition or gut feeling is not necessarily the best way. So being able to pray to God and being sure of the step that you're on and the next step is that place where, again, faith is a superpower. Now, if you're telling yourself too many times that you're afraid of doing things, then you're not planting a seed, are you? Now, have you ever planted a tree? Have you ever planted a seed in the ground? Ever planted a garden? That's faith, because you're only seeing the beginning of something. You're not seeing the end of it. You're not seeing the harvest. You're not even seeing it for the next day. You already have that faith inside of you. Okay, so when we are planting, that's a place that we may not get to see the fruit tree give its fruit. Maybe we'll have an accident, or we won't live that long, or perhaps it's a nut tree and it takes forever for it to produce. But planting that seed or planting that tree is also a place where others are going to be benefited as well. And that's love. That's love that can spread out to others besides yourself. So that's how faith works as well. Now, that's how you discover God's plan for your life in the moment, in the midst of distractions. So you got it? All right. Shine that flashlight. Connect with the one who has the bigger view. Take that step out of faith and not fear, and keep moving forward. Okay, we'll talk to you again later. Love you. Bye-bye.